Hello everyone and welcome to day 19 of our 90 days spoken English course. And my name is Roshan, and in this series of videos we are learning how to speak English. But this is a different lesson. I'm not going to teach you anything. This is going to be a conversational video with one of my members of Fluency batch. So let's welcome him and let's get to know him. Hi Baljit, thank you for joining me today.
Harrison, thank you for having me.
So before we go ahead with our conversation, can you please introduce yourself for the audience?
So, my name is Baljit. I belong from Ara, Bihar, but currently I live in Vadodara, Gujarat. I have done my graduation in engineering field, and currently I am working as a software engineer at Vadodara itself at
Hmm.
Instanza Technology. So, yeah, that's all about me.
So is it your day off, Saturday?
Yes, my Saturday, Sunday is off. Only 5 day
Hmm.
working.
Hmm. So, Baljit, I don't know how familiar you are with this series, but you have been part of my community for almost 3 months now, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
I
So
have watched
let's,
the recent videos of this series.
yeah. So you know the format. Like earlier, I used to have conversation with random people who wanted to improve their English, and it was called uh, English with Strangers. But now I'm trying to change the niche or the series, the format of this series. So one question related to
Yes,
the
yes.
community. Do you think after joining it or practicing with a lot of people with me, have you noticed any kind of changes the way you communicate and the way you communicated earlier?
Yes, I find out some changes from myself.
Hmm.
Like earlier, I fumble a lot. I don't have any practical environment.
Hmm.
And the recording was also after speaking into the class, I find out my what's say my recording for the improvement where I am lagging, where I have done grammatical mistake. And for the improvement wise, yes, I have get some influence that whenever I receive a call from the HR person, then I can speak and uh, what's say
Hold the
like
conversation.
process my
Hmm.
yeah hold the conversation in proper manner way.
Yeah.
So I found that helpful.
Hmm. So this is a simple message to anybody who wants to improve English. Like regardless of how much media you are consuming, if there is no form of output, you will never feel confident. I think you can also relate.
Yes, yes, practice is required. Even
Huh.
if you want to practice, you can practice it with your friends, or you can use online media also.
Yeah. Feedback is very important. This is another thing which can boost your learning process. If you are learning all by yourself, then the process is slow. No doubt you are going to learn, but it will take some extra time. But I think you wanted to improve because you had to crack some interviews, right?
Yes, in some interview I got rejected because I'm not able to convey my thoughts. So I thought that I have to do something because I got rejected into the like top company. I got rejected. So I get to know about you that I was searching for on YouTube that how can I improve my English, and you one of your ma'am video and
Hmm.
you and one that ma'am you were
Hmm. Hmm.
having conversation, and I found that you are also from Bihar. I am also from Bihar. That
Yeah.
some connection is there. So
Hmm.
I
Hmm. Hmm.
found out your channel
Yes.
and watch your conversation videos. And after that, I connected you through WhatsApp.
Do you think being from Bihar is difficult to learn English because of our surroundings and our
Yes,
environment?
yes, our surrounding environments are completely there because in there we used to speak our local languages like Bhojpuri or Magai, the other regional parts area. There are some regional languages. We don't have any English environment. In also the curriculum coming from coming from a Hindi medium background, English is
Hmm.
optional subject
Yeah.
here till class 10th and 11th, 12th.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So we don't have that kind of exposure. So I
Yes.
think due to our surrounding, it's
Yeah.
and or
And
English,
and I think
it's fine.
school is also not helping us. You mentioned that it is an optional subject. In class 10th, you don't even have to pass
Yes,
if you are
yes,
from Bihar board, right?
yes. That's why we are lagging behind most of
Hmm.
us while comparing to the other boards.
Yeah.
The students are completely agree. Even my small brother is there. If I ask him that why you are not focusing on English, he completely say English is not mandatory. He's
Yeah.
from Hindi medium. I have
Hmm.
also
Hmm. Hmm.
studied in that board.
Yes.
So
If
that is the one problem.
this is simple philosophy of Indian students. If it is not going to help us in our exams, why to study? Why?
Yes, we
Why?
completely ignore that.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes,
once we pass high school, we go to college, or even in class 11th, we
yes,
realize the importance of English language, and then everything goes blank. The books are.
yes, yes,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yes, yes. For the higher studies, we all the degree or the degree are in English medium. Don't have it don't teach us in the Hindi. So somehow we have to manage it, and especially from the Hindi medium belt states, they
Hmm.
struggle a lot.
Yeah, they do. Uh, you know, there is another factor of coming from Bihar, the mother tongue influence. It is very heavy because
Yes,
we
yes.
have no exposure whatsoever. So, how do you
Yes.
think we can get rid of our mother tongue influence? I know it is my job to answer, but personally, what has been your experience? Do you work on it, or have you thought of it?
No, when I passed in 12th, first of all,
Hmm.
when I studied from the class 6, 8, 10, then we used to go for a coaching center. There they teach English and maths.
Hmm.
In Bihar, every students have maths teacher,
Our favorite subject.
and
We have this
yes,
compulsion to study it.
yes, yes, yes. And for the English one, we used to learn some grammars like for
Huh.
the translation, like Ramam khata hai, Ram eats mango, like that kind of,
Yeah.
and some tense parts of speech. I used to study that one.
Hmm.
For after that, I get some confidence that yeah, I can translate the things. Then I have some little amount of knowledge about that language. So
Hmm.
when I get pass after the 12th and get some decent amount of marks, around 77%
Hmm.
in from Hindi medium, then I get confidence that I have to study in engineering college. Then
Yeah.
I took admission in that college. But initial days I struggled a lot. I when I asked it with my friend that how can I get fluency in English languages.
Hmm.
So they suggested me that what's the English content. Even I search it on the English, they suggest that you have to get surrounded by the English environment.
Correct.
So I consume English media a lot, and while watching some other podcast, I try
Hmm.
to mimic themselves in same
Yeah.
manner and same sentence
Hmm.
way
Shadow practice.
to get that accent. Yes, shadow practice I do.
Hmm.
And I asked one person that he suggested me that you have to get in practice for the reading newspaper and keep dictionary or mobile with you for the
Hmm.
meaning
Yeah.
that you have to understand that one. So yeah, while taking suggestions from the others and consuming and get surrounded by the English environment, I don't have any option in Hindi medium because I took admission into that engineering subject. So I have to do something with that.
Yeah.
So while suggestion and slightly improving, I
Yeah, yeah, it takes time,
get some content.
especially the sound, because we are just so familiar with our language that it's so difficult to make that switch. Even I struggle with that a lot. But as you mentioned, shadowing is the right way to do it. Like if you're listening to the right kind of people, you can notice how they are
Yes,
speaking, and you can
yes,
mimic
yes,
them. You can copy them. I also remember asking
yes.
the same question. I asked this question to my teacher, that how can I get rid of my mother tongue influence, and he told me that
That is yes,
simply you have to copy others, because accent is something that not uh, I was never fascinated by accent. I was happy with my Indian accent, my Bihari accent, because I know
yes,
that
yes.
where I'm going to work, I will be working in India, I will be working with people from Bihar and people who are from our country. But I see a lot of people, they get fascinated by British accent and American accent, and they start running after it. Do you think it is good for beginners to start working on their accent, in your opinion?
No, in my opinion, don't go with the accent. Improve
Hmm.
your basics one, like for the grammar, you are able to make the translation. You have knowledge about the parts of a speech, subject, verb, and object,
Yeah.
and slightly get surrounded with English environment. You will
Hmm.
get to know about this languages.
Hmm. I was I was having the same conversation with one of other members of our group, and she also told me that surrounding is important. So whomever you are asking, whoever
Yes,
has made some sort of progress, they will always tell you, surround yourself. And as a trainer, I can
yes,
tell you
but
that you have to maintain a
mm,
balance, like learn something, but
yes,
also focus on output. It should not be just grammar, grammar,
Yes,
grammar. If there is no practice,
yes.
then Hmm.
Then you will forget something because implementing practical knowledge is required. For
Yeah.
that things, a lot practicing. In past that I used to follow the study IQ channel for the interview. I watched the interview videos like how the candidates are giving answer. Even it
Huh.
was an introduction if themselves. I used to copy them in my own way. That yeah,
Yeah.
I have to start with something. My name is this. I come from there. I have
Hmm.
studied this subject.
Yes.
So I used to copy them a lot in my journey.
This is the best way. Imitation is the best way to learn any language in the world. Like observe everything, consume the media,
Yes,
and then you
yes,
won't even realize that how quickly you are learning. And also, it is fun. I can see a poster behind you. I think it is a Spider-Man. So I think you are
yes.
into films also.
No, no. It was my friend's picture. My friend is a super fan of Spider-Man.
Okay, so it's not yours. uh,
Um,
yeah, you mentioned study IQ. If I'm not wrong, they are like they
UPSC
conduct
for
UPSC.
UPSC.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I also like those interviews a lot. Uh, Coming from Bihar, we all are familiar with UPSC and BPSC. So there was a
yes.
time
PCS exam.
when one of my friends suggested me that you should start watching these interviews. They are very fun to watch, and you get knowledge
Yes, yes,
also. It's not just that you are learning English, but their answers
yes,
make so much sense because we also talk
yes,
about this
yes.
in our session. That
Completely, completely to the point.
yeah.
How they answer and satisfying the board members.
Hmm. Hmm. And I think you remember the format I talked about in our class, that how writing can help us with our
Yes, yes,
fluency, especially with our answers. And whoever is preparing for all these exams, their writing skills are on a different level, right?
yes, yes, yes. For those perspective, comparing to the competitive exam, it is totally different thing. You have to write in a well format and well structured.
Hmm. Yeah, but in
And for
general,
the spoken,
uh, writing
mm,
is another form of output, like we are talking right now. in,
yes,
in in the same manner,
yes,
there is
yes,
nobody to judge us there. This is going on the internet, so we have options to edit it. In the same manner, writing works the same way. You can make a lot of mistakes. You can cut down whatever you want to. You can edit it later on. So I think their answers are
yes,
perfect and very amazing to hear, because they have worked on their writing a lot.
yes, yes. They work a lot.
Yeah. So personally, do
Even
you?
if I I have
Yeah, go
also
ahead.
tried it, but
Hmm.
no, but for the grammatical mistake, I used to do chat GPT a lot that it is right or not. Even for the cold messaging, for the
Hmm.
reaching out to the recruiter, I get help for the chat GPT that is it my correct sentence or not. So it's a best. So I help a lot online media
Hmm.
or online AI tools.
See, this is another factor. As long as you are taking help of ChatGPT with grammar, that's good. But if you start depending on it for the whole idea, for whole writing process, then I think we are giving too much access to it.
Yes, yes.
You don't agree? Don't you think that it is making us lazy? That people are losing their ability to write?
Yes, we are becoming lazy because I find laziness in writing things.
Yeah, there is
Even
just
one day I tried the writing, but not able to think that much of output like what I have to write in those paper. So
yes.
I struggle a lot.
Hmm. This is another mental exercise that you have to go through. That go through that boredom of five
Yes,
to 10 minutes, and then the words will flow. Yeah, it will take time, but
yes,
I highly recommend writing to anybody, whether you are a beginner, intermediate level learner, or advanced learners. If you write,
yes.
your
It's about
answers will become good.
brainstorming. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
go ahead, Baljit.
No, I was saying that it required brainstorming that whatever you have to write.
Yeah, it will help you think. So let's not talk about languages anymore. You tell us, what do you do during your weekends? How do you spend your time?
No, it was like a boring days for me because every day, Saturday, Sunday off, I feel bored kind of. I consume online media, watch YouTube content on YouTube, and self-study, building applications.
Hmm.
I get knowledge and prepare for the my next interview.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
you were
I do
talking
this thing.
about your interviews. So have you applied somewhere? Have you got any appointments?
Yes, I am applying, but it requires experience. For the freshers, they don't have. It's required
Hmm.
somewhere around 1 to 2 years of experience. So I'm new here.
Hmm.
So for that, I'm ready. I'm being prepared before I'm appearing interview.
Yeah. And if you compare your lifestyle from moving from Bihar to this current city, tell us about that. How are you adjusting to it?
It was like completely I'm doing a new kind of experiment because I come here, I don't know about anything, their culture and the surroundings. But here people are helpful in nature and supportive. I get some friends. Uh, Here I find the people are busy in their own way. They're trying to start a new businesses. Like in future they think about it,
Yeah.
but in compared to in my state, in my area, they don't think about that much thing and future things.
Mhm.
So yeah, I find a lot. I find these things,
Yeah.
and
In
and the opportunity wise also here in the city life, you get so many opportunity compared to
hmm.
the village life.
Yeah,
So
that's one
I
factor.
find this.
If I feel like in villages we have just so much time and we don't utilize that, and in city it becomes completely opposite. You feel that 24 hours are not enough.
Yes, yes, but slightly it is overcoming due to the internet accessibility in village area.
Mm-hmm.
People are using and some people are contributing in society by
Yeah.
knowledging them educational wise also. So I think
Mm-hmm.
internet is helping them.
Obviously, man, it is a game changer. Even take example of mine. If internet was not there, I would have been completely lost. So because of internet, I
Yes,
feel
yes,
like I have found a sense of purpose that this is what I want to do.
yes. The same way, I don't have any idea about the engineering things.
Hmm.
I get some recommendation video on YouTube that yeah, these are the career option you can pursue.
Yeah.
So YouTube play a major role in my career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like coming from a village, we feel like our world is this a very small place.
Yeah.
We do the same thing regularly, but internet has changed all of those things. It has made it possible for us to dream also.
Yes, yes. And you
Yeah,
can get the paths in such like you can ask for something. How can I achieve that? Then the internet suggested that these are the steps you have to do.
yeah. Have you explored it, your current area?
Yes, yes. I'm living in here around. It's been around 4 years.
4 years.
So I explored it. Yes, I explored. I have explored the area like
Hmm.
different city corners.
Hmm. So you completed your degree in the same city and you are working at the same place.
Yes, Vadodara
Hmm.
itself. I
Nice.
am 2025 pass out.
Hmm. So, do you want to change the places? I think you have already applied for jobs. So, if you get an opportunity in different
Yes,
city, would you go there?
yes. I will. I will move there.
Mhm.
Because I will get some different kind of different package, higher opportunity, different kind of knowledge person. I will get to learn something new about
Yeah,
that, new technology. So
exactly.
that's why I wanted to change something.
Yeah, we must change things. I also want to change places. Let's see when I'm able to, or if I'm able to.
Also,
All right, Baljit. Before we wrap up our session, do you want to say anything to our audience or any question that you want to ask?
for the audience, if they want to learn English, make sure your basics like grammar thing, present tense, and past of speech are clear. You are basically understand the things.
Hmm.
So that's what I want to mention from
Yeah.
my side.
All right, man. Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely chatting with you, and we'll meet Monday. Have a good weekend.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Good. Good.